On tonight's broadcast, correspondent Todd Pike sits down with a young American soldier who describes his experience during the Vietnam War. And later in the broadcast, we'll bring you the daily news from around Vietnam. Stay tuned for those stories tonight on the Frontline News Radio Network.
Good morning from the Central Highlands of Vietnam. I'm correspondent Todd Pike, and I'm here with Tony Bennett, a 19-year-old soldier from Cleveland, Ohio. Tony, could you give us your first impressions of Vietnam?
I'd say the heat. I'd say it hits you like a wall. It's really humid. It feels like you're trying to breathe through like a wet towel. And the smell is weird here with smells like diesel and dirt. Right when you get off the plane, it seems like there's a lot going on. And I'm just thinking, I got a year of this ahead of me, so.
What does a typical day look like where you're posted now, a forward operating base?
It's mostly a lot of walking. We go out on patrols, and when we're not on patrols, it's, you fill a lot of sandbag. You clean your weapons, you eat. It's always hot here. At night it's hard to sleep. You got outgoing almost constantly. You got incoming mortars. It's a long, restless night.
You've been on patrols. Have you come under fire?
Yeah. It's a lot of waiting, and then it just feels like the jungle blows up. It's like a movie. There's people running everywhere. There's people yelling. You just shoot back. You can't see them. I've never seen anybody, but you just shoot back in the direction. I saw my first guy get wounded, and it just makes you realize this is not a joke over here. Yeah, there's lots of bugs here. I am tired of the bugs. There's a lot of mud. I'm tired of being wet. I'll be so glad to go home. What do I miss the most about home? Everything. The food. A shower. Shower would be nice. We barely shower over here. Sometimes we wash in a stream or something. You wring out your clothes a little bit if you can. But we're always dirty. I would love a nice home-cooked meal. Meatloaf, mashed potatoes. My mom's meatloaf. Yeah, definitely that. And just not having to worry. Not having the constant fear that something's gonna happen.
Is there anything you'd ask for if your family sees this tonight?
Yeah, socks. For sure, socks. And Tabasco sauce. Tabasco sauce would be nice. And send a lot. I know a lot of guys that want those things. Hi, Mom. Huh. We're all counting the days till we go home. All of us. We mark the calendar every day if we can. Can't wait to go home.
Well, thank you for your time, Tony. We very much appreciate it. I'm Todd Pike, reporting from the Central Highlands in South Vietnam.
And now for the daily headlines on the Frontline News Network's radio broadcast. Good evening. Heavy fighting continues near the border region of Tay Ninh province. American paratroopers from the 82nd Airborne clashed with a regiment of North Vietnamese troops earlier today. Reports say more than 24 enemy bunkers were destroyed in the assault, while U.S. forces suffered 6 killed and 23 wounded. Commanders described the area as tense, but under control. In the Mekong Delta, South Vietnamese Marines, supported by American River patrol boats, launched an operation to clear suspected Viet Cong supply lines. Dozens of river craft were seized, and large caches of rice and ammunition uncovered. The enemy melted back into the swamps, but U.S. officials call the action a major disruption of guerrilla activity in the Delta waterways. At Firebase Wilson, near the Central Highlands, American artillery units have been under steady mortar fire for the last 48 hours. Reinforcements were flown in by helicopter, bringing supplies and fresh troops. Commanders say the enemy is testing defenses, but warn that a larger assault could be imminent. The men at Wilson remain on high alert tonight. Back in Saigon, tensions rose today as a series of explosions rocked a busy marketplace. Authorities blame Viet Cong saboteurs for planting explosives hidden in food stalls. At least 9 civilians were killed and more than 30 wounded. Police imposed tighter security, while American military advisors say incidents like this highlight the continuing difficulty in securing the capital. And finally tonight, American Air Force pilots carried out strikes along the Ho Chi Minh Trail overnight. Dozens of trucks and supply depots were reportedly destroyed in the raids. Officials say the strikes are part of an ongoing effort to cut off enemy reinforcements entering South Vietnam. North Vietnamese radio, however, claims the damage was minimal and vowed continued resistance. You've been listening to a broadcast of the Frontline News Network.